It's like I am. I always love putting people on. That's the tourist in me. And there. And at the end, the guys that made the shit, like, made up shit story about me, like, made a good job entirely about me, ended up, we had, like, a high school graduation after party. I did not go to the graduation because, like, apparently some of them planned to throw me in the lake. And I was like, you know what, I'm not. What's the point? And interesting, saying, look at him. Baby, he just wants to listen. Who loves you? It's your mom. And but I did tell you, I already did tell you the full story. There's so many stories. What else is there? A chip? What does that mean? If you ended up having a chip on your shoulder. What does that mean? I've never heard that. I was talking about my origin story that I got bullied in high school, and I feel like most kids growing up end up successful or famous always have a like they always got bullied in high school or outcasted in high school. And I was originally talking like the beginning of the live. I was talking about my hustle, like how I collected bottles to get $10 at the end of the week. I ended up being the best dressed in high school just so I would not be. Me and my mom would always share the same clothes, but I was always the one taking care of the closet. Like I would go to Value Village with her and finding the best pieces. No, not about the hair color. Sometimes it was my accent, because the thing it's like all of them bitches didn't speak proper French, and I was the only one that like, you know, I'm born and raised in Quebec, but I don't like, I have European parents, so obviously I have the European accent, but I'm born in a French community. That means I don't need anything. You don't need to tutor me about French or English, and the conjugaison, I knew all of them. It was like chipped in me. I don't know. You just say chip because somebody said chips. No, soy mexicana. Sono francese y maritime. Africana. Du Nord. What was I speak? No, one thing I don't like doing. Because I grew up in my dad's household. He would collect so much stuff, and I'm starting to notice that I'm doing this because of him. I am cluttering. I'm keeping things that should just let go. I can't let go. Foi cedo enero ya regresó, pero I think I'm gonna do the only sugar stuff I have is this piece of chocolate that I do this Why are you all following? I think I did my best to do the story part and resuming it. I don't know if anybody else, well I was, basically talking about my side hustle in high school, and more for, I don't know if I should put it there. she turned out good. I think she bullied me in preschool, but then she turned out to be a good person. Just like, it's just, we grew up and learned. That's okay. As kids, I don't think like most of us understand when we're bullying people. It's just, I don't know. Tough love, I think. Probably for their parents or something like that. That's what I would say. That's good. Thank you. You for Ludovic or Luke? I don't know. I'm guessing. But yeah, that's the one regret that haunts me till this day. Is not quitting earlier. And I wish I got on TikTok sooner. I could have been a TikTok star. But the thing is, back in high school, doing TikTok would have been cringe. But the thing is, what I learned is do the cringe things, going on TikTok and going live. I started the TikTok live, which got me to like my following right now. I started it in 2022. I went every day because I knew that's how I was going to grow. If I'm not growing on Instagram, my Instagram will start to 25,000. Not doing anything. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go on TikTok and do what nobody wants to do. Like speak, and it really helped me with my 2 years ago. I met you. You met me when I was going through my McDonald's walk, and I lived in that horrible. I wish you met me in like the early stage of my TikTok life, but you met me at like the middle of it, like halfway. No, that was that same year, but just a few months after, when I was going through. But I had bad Wi-Fi. That because I lived in a sublet, toxic sublet, guys, and I'm gonna do a story about that and how I hate my mom, and I will always hate my mom for it because the whole summer I was sick because she put me. This does not be music, okay? Yes. My mom decided to like we lived in 2-bedroom. We were good. Mamu was good. Nana was good. We had the two of them before this one. This one came up here. Oh. Okay, we're following. Oh my god, this is so sleepy. It's so cold, the thing at night. It just goes back to like what? How winter was. So, I lived. My lives are going up to 2000 and everything. Those were the rages, but at night sometimes when I had a bad Wi-Fi, I was not doing anything. You know what I always had to do to get that many viewing? I had to do a haul. So I was trying the same thing all over again, and sometimes I would have slips. And that my infamous boob slip or something happened. I had to speak about this because people say, oh, she's just trying to advertise something. I was not. Because in the beginning of doing TikTok lives, you could go live without a bra and you were fine. But then they restricted it more. So when it happened, I think I had 2 or 3 buttons. I don't know, maybe 1. I think I had 2 or 3 buttons to that shirt, and it slipped. And that was an infamous thing, and I think it went around, and I'm like, oh, and forgot it. Nobody talks about it anymore. Some people bring it up to me, but nobody talks about it anymore. So I'm really happy, but it's like, it's not a big deal. Look! No more hair! It's barely growing anymore. Just say, go get your laser hair removal. If you're tired of like shaving, I don't think it's gay for a guy to not have to under the arms. Sometimes it just really helps you sweat less. You know what my brother wishes he did? Laser on the chest. You know how annoying sometimes? Because the thing is, my baby, what happened? What happens with guys? It's annoying. It apparently gets itchy when you guys all shave here. So, but my brother's all tattooed up, so he cannot do laser. He's just gonna remove it, right? So what he wishes he's done, is doing the laser on the chest. He wishes he'd done that. He can't do that anymore because he's tattooed up. Because it's just like it's sexy. Hair on a man, personally, but not excessively hairy. I don't want a bear. I like bears, but not the one I lived with. I lived with one. Also, and nobody liked him for a reason, and everybody heard from every time he would come around me, negative. It really took a toll on my mental health, so I'm really happy I moved out. I'm at my room, and he didn't take care of Mabu. You know what Mabu did? Always pissing whenever he had the chance. Whenever his door was open, he would go in his bedroom and piss beside his bed. And the piss would go down his towels, and I will have to clean it and hide it from him. But you know what? I was pretty proud of him, because Mabu was just doing something instinct. He had the litter box. It was clean. Right, Maru? Maru Belu. He also had a friend raccoon. Everybody did. I loved it. I was so sad something because also was yelling at me and I was crying. How the cats listen to what you say? How? I just speak to them. Oh my god, the smell reminds. Oh my god, this Moroccan mint is way better.